I witnessed Frank Hansen's Minnesota ICEMAN. I got to see this exhibit in 1967. It was not on the Midway with all of the questionable exhibits. It was part of the property of the Minnesota State Fair set aside for the Minnesota Department of Natural Resources. It was in a trailer, and Hansen was outside of the trailer trying to get people to come in and have a look. Few went in, and some of those got sick. At the time, I was attending a local college, the Minneapolis School of Art, and my specialty was anatomy. I saw the body twice. 2 days in a row, and Hansen said I could photograph it if I wanted. I spent about 6 hours with it and listened to Hansen's story of how he got hold of it. His story changed a number of times. After the second visit, he asked me what I thought of it. I was young and did not mince words with him. I told him that I believed that this exhibit needed a real doctor's examination, and that I believed that whatever it is, I felt that this is a real body. I told him that I believed that this body had been beaten to death, and I suggested that he have it examined as soon as possible. I do not use the word body lightly here, nor would I have suggested a necropsy, but I do suggest an autopsy. He asked if I had any idea about how old it was, and I guessed the ICEMAN to be over 14, but probably not more than 20 years old. I was 6 foot 2 inches at that time, and I believe him to be a little taller than me. His legs had been forced into that position, and his left arm was badly damaged. I had seen gunshot wounds, but not here. The head looked like it had suffered a lot of trauma. I thought that maybe a baseball bat to the back of the head. Both eyes were protruding and bloody. Hansen let me climb up on the freezer to have a better look. I looked closely at his knees and wrists and his sternum. I also tried to check the depth of his chest. His proportions were off to my thinking. He was a very big boy. His cheeklet-like teeth stuck out in my mind. I have always believed that the world of science missed out when it came to the ICEMAN. This part of my life has always bothered me. The ICEMAN could have been so helpful to us all. I could not change what had happened to him, but maybe, somehow given him the dignity of respect for his death. His face looked so scared. I am sorry, but I have no good feelings toward Hansen here. None. Thank you again. I needed to get this said to someone who cares.